Tak. Stavený, takže se staví. O. Je tady to můžeme dát, to máme no. Je dobrý. Jinak konečně mám jiná, já vás všechny zdravím a vítám na dnešním streamu. A nebo vás vítám ze záznamu ve videu. Nebo teď to streamujem, samozřejmě bude záznam na YouTube. A dneska se podíváme na speciální program na stream z Genshin Impact na nový chystaný update 2.6. Dopoledne byl na Twitchi, teď je odpoledne, teď v 17:00 bude, to už nebude stream, ale už to bude vlastně předchystané videjko na YouTube, takže se opět na to podíváme, na ten update, co nás čeká a tak dále. No a pak ukončíme tento stream, bude to trvat asi hodinu, minulý update 2.5 to trval hodinu, takže by to mělo být nějak podobné, jak stejné. Jinak zdravím Magicu, zdravím tě, čau Kene. Takže uvidíme, co z toho vznikne. Díval jsem se na to video, které vydali, hádám, že myslím na tom streamu bude znova, takže o nic, jako jsem nepřišel a nic nebudu asi říkat. Možná jste to taky viděli, možná jste viděli ráno ten stream. Takže uvidíme, co z toho vznikne. Asi to jenom tady zesílím zvuk. Tak, to by bylo. A uvidíme, co z toho vznikne. Já nevím, jestli to nejde nic větší, takže já tady budu muset nechat prostě tu obrazovku, co tu mám. Premiéra za 3 minuty, no. A pak ještě bude odpočet, tak uvidíme. Vypadá to zajímavě, no v tom videu většina věcí byla, ale v tom streamu nebo tady tomto videu, co se budeme dívat, tam to budou, myslím, popisovat a říkat nějaké informace k tomu, jak je to vždycky u těch streamů a to. Oni vydají video, pak je ještě ten stream na Twitchi, z toho streamu na Twitchi to dají potom na YouTube a v tom streamu nebo v tom videu na tom YouTube dají znova to stejné video, myslím. Takže to bude zajímavé. Co z toho zase bude. Tak, 2-3 minuty. Tak uvidíme, co to bude, jak to bude. Nevím, jestli mi tady ještě OBS-ko uzamklo. Já nebudu s tím hýbat s tím programem, nevím proč, ale OK, no. Nevadí. Tak. Co tu máme? Bude nějaký delay, je tam určitě nějaké zpoždění, jo, kdyby něco, já to vidím tady ten stream ještě jedenkrát, ale vím, že to je opožděné. Takže budu odpovídat teďka na streamu někomu z vás v chatu, nebo tak se omlouvám, protože to bude opožděný. Tak, 2 minuty, až bude minuta, tak to asi tipnem. Až to začne, tam bude stejně odpočet, mi se líbí, že tam je premiéra za 2 minuty a tak, a pak tam stejně bude ještě odpočet, nebo ta minuta bude odpočet, ne? A myslím, že to nejde, čau. Adeliško, čau čau. Že to nebude ani zvětšit, myslím, že se to nedalo zvětšit, to nevadí. Jenom zajímají některé věci a hlavně teda ty vyše, no. I když ty spekulace jsou takové, že většinou jsou pravdivé. 60 sekund. No, že to je 60 sekund, tak už by se to mohlo jako odpočet pustit, že? Tak se podívám na to OBS-ko, dobrý. Návrhy. Datový tok proudu zvuku je nižší než doporučujeme datovém proudu zvuku tok 1. No to prdím, já na ten YouTube stejně nestreamuju moc často. To je jenom tady ty streamy, takže tak. Bude ten odpočet, nebude. To aktualizuju tu stránku. Ne. A už já to asi se přepnem. F5. Tak, je to tu. A premiéra brzy začne, tak je to tu. Ale nejde to zvětšit na Full HD, což mi vždycky štve, a i minule mě to myslím štvalo, tak uvidíme. Mě byste měli vidět, ten chat nepotřebujete si nějak musím důkladně vidět. A let's go. Takže půjde slyšet nějaký zvuk. Bude jeden odpočet, se mi líbí ty odpočty. Je verze 2.6 Genshin Impact. Zephyr of the Violet Garden. Něco viděl. Samozřejmě Kamisato klan Ayaka a její bratr, vůdce toho klanu. Ayato, ne to je, to zapomněl, jak se jmenuje, jo, Ayato. Co tam má být? No, nová postava, kterou vidíš ty, bratr od Ayaky, vůdce ten hlavní, to a Kamisato klanu a pak další věci, eventy, nová oblast a tak dále. Takže to by bylo, co tomu tak asi řeknu. No, pokud nehraješ Genshin, tak si myslím, že to nemá smysl se na to dívat a asi to dotyčného nebude zajímat. Pokud hraješ Genshin nebo občas to zapneš, nebo tě to i tak zajímá, tak jo, ale... Jo, a 2 minuty znova. Mám jeblo. Oni první dají 2 minuty. Žádná ovečka holka. Tento update tam žádná holčina postava nebude dívčí. Až tím příštím. Jo, jde to zvětšit. Dobrý. Doufám, že tu nebudu zavázet. Ještě jako můžu zmenšit, ale... Myslím, že to je dobrý. Jako pokud si na to budete chtít podívat sami, bez mého komentáře a bez mého avatara, tak určitě si to puste buď zvlášť, anebo si to puste později. Po mém streamu. Můžete si to prostě poslechnout pořádně, protože já do toho asi budu sem tam něco kecat a také blbosti nebo odpovídat. Chatu. Takže tak. Jo, já tady vidím, že na tým streamu je teďka v tento moment 57 a já mám 45, takže 10 vteřin. Že se bez vezme kabel, no prostě pokud tam nebudou dívčí charaktery. V příštím updateu 2.7 má být, ale ještě oficiálně na Twitteru nic není. Teď jsem se díval před streamem, jestli tam na Twitteru nejsou ty oznámené nové postavy, nejsou. Takže jestli během dneška nebo zítra si myslím, že tam nějaké líky budou oficiální. Ta Jelan by tam měla být a víc co teda tak. Takže jdem na to. Bude asi začátku to stejné videjko, co už vydali dneska. A pak uvidíme, no. Co dál? Let's go. A jaká nám mluví? Vypadá pěkně, ale... doufám, že se to nebude lagovat. Pamatujete si, minule se nám to lagovalo. Úplně zapomněl, že se to může lagovat, minule se nám to hodně lagovalo. Do titulky zapnout? Aha, němčina. Víš, že jo. It is my honor to invite you to attend the festival and enjoy the special events together. Hey, you know I'm down, count me in. Máme titulky. Greetings travelers and welcome to the Genshin Impact version 2.6 special program. Special program. And as many of you already know, I voice Ether in Genshin Impact. Yeah. And joining me in the tea house today we have... Hi everybody, I'm Erica Mendez and I voice Kamisato Ayaka.
Hey everybody, I'm Chris Hackney, the voice of Ayaka's brother, Kamisato Ayato.
Ayato, no.
So great to have you guys.
Sweet, to víš, jo.
Looks like I get to be a part of the Kamisato clan today.
You can be our annoying little brother.
Yeah, we'll see about that.
Hey guys.
So, I know Erica has made a brief special appearance before, but this is our first time officially having you both as hosts for a special.
To je pravda, no.
Yeah, I did a little tour guide-ish segment back when we were showing off the Inazuma locations.
To nevím, Liško.
Really cool to be able to be a part of the gaggle of people at the table this time.
I'm excited. This is my first time being here, and I think this is the first time we get to introduce everyone to Kamisato Ayato.
Kamisato Ayato.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited to have you guys and just to be able to do this. Let's get right into it because we've got a lot of exciting new content to cover today.
Okay.
So how about we get things started with a first look at the trailer for version 2.0.
To ten trailer, co vydali zvlášť. Když to vidíme znova, Já jsem váhal, jestli si na to podívat zvlášť, ale zase to dají, no OK. A má tam být ten AI festival na té i na Zoomě, no. Takže znova se na to podívám.
Wow, it's so beautiful here. So many things I've never seen before. Aren't you two even a little curious about what interesting things you might see at the festival?
Bude zajímavé toto. Jak byl lunární festival v Lyon, tak bude něco podobného. Prostě festival i na Zoomě, že? Nějaké fighty. Ventilačka. Ožrala jeden.
Greetings. Ayaka has mentioned you on numerous occasions. Delighted to make your acquaintance. I am head of the Kamisato clan, Kamisato Ayato.
Kamisato Ayato. Inazuma Fest.
Mind the deluge. Everything's in place and they've taken the bait.
Jo, třeba jsme si mohli někdy v budoucnu dát ten japonskou verzi s titulkama anglickýma. Nevím, jestli bude. To je ta nová oblast. Já jsem zapomněl, jak se jmenuje. Lyon to je, no. The Champs, no. Jo, The Champs. Je to tu napsané, to bylo. Je proto zajímavě. To je i na Zoomě vypadá, ne spíš na tím Champsu, nevím. Nebo taky ty vodní ten. Jo, to je ten boss, co tam bude. Domůka toto. Nové domény, jasné. Příběh se posune. Proto zajímavé, no. Tady je první kód, máte, já si to pak aktivuju. První kód, dostaneš 100 primogemů a 10 krystalů na vylepšení. Je to do konce 19.3. do 12 hodin. 3 z 10. Ten anglicky mě se tež moc nelíbí, abych řekl pravdu, no. Kamisato Ayaka. To aktivuju potom po streamu. Za mnou to je prostě, je to do zítřka do 12 hodin. Aha, no, vidíš, to jsem zapomněl. Já jsem se mohl dát tady, že? Tak.
Wow, so intense.
That was pretty epic.
Pretty epic.
I know.
Yeah.
Things got dark real fast in that trailer.
It's like everybody was having a lot of fun and then it's serious
To je
time.
ten anglický dubbing těm postavám, které mi nesedí, jaké dospělé kdyby byly.
Yes.
Of course, of course.
Our new
Ta Ayaka
character.
prostě.
And as always, speaking of Ayato, let's dive in by taking a look at our new playable character, Kamisato Ayato.
No. Jenom ukážu o něm, no. Jo, za mnou je napsané, že to nemusí jako ve finále tak vypadat, jo. Zase se přepnu tady. To nevadí, doufám nikomu. Jako pokud si myslíte, že to mám rozmazané, tak jsem musel snížit na tu HD kvalitu, nebo kolik jsem to snižoval. Možná se mohlo nechat Full HD, ale pro jistotu. Prostě bude hydro, to se ví, to se všechno, nic nového není, to je jenom oficiální, že to je.
Most people hunker down against a strong headwind. Only a few know how to utilize it to their advantage.
No,
Ooh, looking pretty
něco za mnou, aha.
That voice, though.
Přesunu sem, ať nezavazím jim.
It's elegant. Just saying.
Oh man, his moves look so cool.
The elemental burst, right?
That like flashy thing.
Ale původní ty návrhy na něho byly lepší, že měl prostě,
Love it.
jak má Ayaka tady, ty, ve vlasech, tak on to měl též do copu. Možná vypadalo by lépe.
Yeah.
Did you guys catch him drinking boba tea too?
Now look, man.
Schlastají.
Any time's a good time for boba. Just saying.
I agree, but wait, where did you even get that from?
Shh. Kamisato family. No, Kamisato family secret.
What? Huh?
If you're really wondering, in-game Ayato buys his milk tea from a little food stall in Inazuma City.
I gotta find that place.
You know, but it's quirks like that Ayato has that makes people wonder if he's kind of spoiled even though he's served as the head of the Kamisato clan for some time now. For example, he always gives any defective-looking food he makes to Toma and...
Hey. The Kamisato clan has an image to keep up.
Right.
Well, I think we can all feel sorry for Toma now. Poor Toma.
Oh.
And
Poor
speaking of
Toma.
which, the first impression many of us ever had of Ayato was actually from Ito's character teaser. He was that mysterious voice at the end of the video.
Oh.
Actually, it turns out that Ito has a pretty good opinion of Ayato. I mean, Ito even calls him bro.
Hey,
That's
bro.
interesting because I'm curious how those two could possibly get along.
Ito is he's real and a simple and down-to-earth kind of Oni. But all it takes is a few words from Ayato, and Ito's super inspired and ready to take on any challenge.
Ayato does have that effect on people. For those who don't know,
Víš, fakt, jak jsem říkal, nebudu, myslel jsem, že to budu komunikovat, kecat, ale budu asi většinou času aj ticho. A ty titulky nevadí, že nevidět.
Chris, why don't you give us a closer look at some of his skills?
Sure, leave it to me.
Skilly, podívat se. Přesunu na druhou stranu zas. Ují,
Kamisato
no
Ayato
nemůžu.
wields a sword and is a master of the Kamisato art Tachijutsu, just like his sister.
Tachijutsu.
However, what sets him apart is his hydro vision. In combat, Ayato can unleash large AoE damage in a short amount of time and is capable of increasing the effects of his team's normal attacks. After using his elemental skill, Kamisato Art Kyoka, Ayato shifts positions to enter the Takimeguri Kanka state and leaves a watery illusion at his original location. The watery illusion can explode, dealing AoE hydro damage. In the Takimeguri Kanka state, Ayato's normal attacks become Shunsuiken, which are like quick watery blades capable of dealing AoE hydro damage. After a Shunsuiken attack hits an opponent, it will grant Ayato the Namisen effect, increasing the damage dealt by Shunsuiken based on Ayato's current max HP.
Lol.
The Takimeguri Kanka state will be cleared when Ayato leaves the field or when he uses his elemental skill again.
So, sounds like we better be careful if we don't want to accidentally cancel a state.
Exactly. Next, he has a passive talent, Kamisato Art Mine wo Matoishi Kiyotaki.
Ten has
Lucid Rapid Spiraling the Summit, in case you were wondering. With this talent, when Ayato uses his elemental skill and when the water illusion explodes, he will gain a set amount of Namisen stacks. Ayato's elemental burst, Kamisato Art Suiyu, will unveil a garden of purity in which bloom water blades will rain down and attack opponents within its AoE.
Ooh, sounds pretty.
Gorgeous. This will increase the normal attack damage of characters within that AoE. After unlocking another passive talent, Kamisato Art Michiyuku Hagetsu, if Ayato is not on the field and his energy is low, he will regenerate a set amount of energy at regular intervals. In daily life, Ayato's more indulgent side tends to come out from time to time. With his passive talent, Kamisato Art Daily Cooking, when Ayato cooks a dish perfectly, he has a set chance to receive an additional suspicious dish of the same type.
bonus 18%, jo.
Just turns in send straight to Toma.
Oh.
Yup.
Oh, wait! Guys, I get it now. That's why Toma could eat all the strange stuff during the Hot Pot game before. He's had a lot of practice eating weird things.
Oh, no wonder. That makes so much sense now. In all seriousness, though, I think that the passive talent it's really simple, but it's pretty
Katana
interesting.
vypadá dobře.
All right, so let's talk about how travelers can get Kamisato Ayato in the new version.
Jo, tak.
Yep, it's time
Tak
to
to
dive
je.
into coming event wishes.
No, tak s Ayatem bude zároveň Venti a druhý Epiš bude jenom rerun na Ayaku. OK.
Alright, we're getting another Venti rerun!
Takže teď to bylo doposud byl jeden a pak byli dva. Byla Miko a pak byla Bal a teď jako Komi a teď je to naopak. Jsou dva a pak jeden. Katana vypadá dobře, no. Vlastně příběh, akt první, v budoucnu bude další.
As the Sakoku decree has been lifted and Inazuma is welcoming in a new era of progress, the Tenryou and Kanjo commissions are presented with a rare, joyous occasion. But beneath the surface of this happy time, trouble is stirring. As head of the Yashiro Commission, Ayato will find himself in an unusual position. Everybody can look forward to exploring all of this amazing new story.
No. Dospělý hlastek a já se v té angličtině nezdí dobře moc.
That's gonna be so exciting. If you're looking forward to playing this new story quest, then just remember to save up those story keys.
Těch mám, těch klíčů. Nová a The Champs.
Let's jump into the all new area travelers will be able to explore in version 2.6. In our previous special program, we gave everyone a sneak preview of the new area called the Chasm.
Chasm, not Champs.
Let's watch
Chasm.
the trailer to see what travelers can expect to encounter during their adventures in this new area.
Let's go.
Přímo trailer na to. Chasm, to řekli? Ne Champs, ale Chasm. Tyhle, to bude velká oblast, jak hrom. Bude truhelý, ježiš, to bude peklo. Jasně, nové domény tam bude. Je to zajímavé, no. Konečně nějaká podaná větší oblast. Jako to bude velká oblast. Jako po dlouhé době nějaká větší oblast, si myslím, ale... Zvědavě na to. Na té mapě, hlavně globální, když dáte mapu v té hře, že se vám zvětší zas. Je ten boss. Žížela mechanická posrana. Tak uvidíme, no.
I don't know about you guys, but I can't wait to glide down the
To je
chasm.
úplně funny, no.
So fun.
That's the
just
first
chill.
thing I thought of, yeah.
I love it.
Oh my
It's scary, but just think of all the air you'll get.
I mean, it'll be amazing to explore, for sure.
Yeah, I just don't want to run into that monster though. It was kind of scary.
So cool. As we saw in the trailer, the outside of the chasm is really beautiful, but there are also deep underground levels that exist far below the surface.
That's where all the scary stuff happens.
Yeah. While exploring the deep underground levels, travelers will need to use a gadget called a Lumenstone Adjuvant to aid them in exploration. This gadget will illuminate the darkness, allowing everyone to explore.
Nějaká temnota, proč potřebuje nějaké světlo, jo? Lol.
That'll make it a little less scary then.
Jaký creepy zvuk ještě.
To enhance the Lumenstone Adjuvant to increase its capabilities. Doing so will also allow travelers to explore more efficiently and will even grant us a variety of rewards, including a full-star weapon
Píše tam
builder
budou
and
zas,
all
nice.
new name card.
Wow.
Nice.
In the chasm, travelers will
Nové
also
artefakty,
discover
no.
a brand new artifact domain called the Lost Valley. Inside the domain, you'll discover a mysterious environment as boundless and majestic as the chasm itself.
18% oba dva dávají ty sety, když máš dva.
Reward travelers with artifacts from the Vermilion Hereafter and echoes of an offering artifact sets. And what would be a new area without some new story content?
Yay!
In addition
Yay.
to everything we've covered so far, a whole new storyline will be taking place down in the chasm.
It's gonna be cool.
Yes.
Extra
With
cool.
version 2.6, the new Archon quest, Requiem of the Echoing Depths, will
To tam
become
viděl v tom
available for
traileru na
travelers to
začátku.
continue their adventures. Everyone who's been following the story of our favorite twins will definitely be excited for this one, me included. And if that isn't enough, the one and only Dainsliff will also be making another appearance during the story.
Oh, it's been a pretty long time since we've seen Dainsliff.
Yeah, totally. And in this storyline, travelers will be meeting up with Dainsliff in the dark depths of the chasm to investigate some ancient ruins together. Throughout the quest, we'll be learning a lot more about Conria as well as the Abyss. It'll be a truly unforgettable adventure as we will uncover secrets of the past together.
To je zajímavý
You're
update.
saying it'll be a bit of a cliffhanger.
You're dead.
And in addition to the Archon quest and world quests, there are still many mysteries that remain hidden in the depths of the chasm. There will be much more for travelers to experience in the chasm with future version updates, so please look forward to that.
I know
Aha.
I will.
Je rozšíření do
But
budoucna
this looks like
potom.
a pretty good time to pause for a moment and take in everything we've seen about version 2.6 so far.
Budou eventy, ne?
Get some primo gems.
Takže kód,
Agreed.
eventy
Sounds
a
good
kód
to
a
me.
konec.
Ready, everyone? Here you go.
Yes.
Bude Ayato, nebo Venty tam bude. Takže dalších 100 primo gemů, pak ještě bude jeden, takže 300, to je vyšel něco, no. 5 knížek, nice. Už to dlouho trvá. Tak 40 minut, ne? Bude trvat ještě 20, ty vole, no. Tak to bude zajímavý, no. Konečně nějaký víc zajímavý update, no. Ty došlé aby opravdu nebyly takové asi, aby to nového hráče nebo starého hráče, který už má hotové všechno nějak oslonilo. To je extra, no, jako všichni budou chtít toho novou Hayata, teď ještě to Ventyho, to je dost velký hard vibraci. Ta Ayaka pak bude zvlášť.
Welcome back, everyone. Next, we'll be introducing a new event for everyone called Hues of the
Bude nový
Holy
event a
Garden.
můžete tam získat tu
Yeah, that's right. So,
postavu Synku, nebo jak se jmenuje.
festival taking place in Inazuma. The theme of this event goes hand in hand with the festival being organized by the Yashiro Commission and Yaimiko. With the festival focusing on culture and creativity, travelers will not only have the opportunity to meet guests hailing from other nations, but also finally see some familiar faces again.
Oh, okay. I'm pretty interested to see what Yoimi and Klee are up to. That seems like a pretty interesting combo.
Yeah, me too. I'm just excited to go around and see everybody.
Yeah.
How's Ito doing? No.
What is he ever doing?
Well, throughout the event, we will be experiencing some interesting stories alongside those characters at the festival. And there may even be some unexpected characters making an appearance.
Nice.
So, travelers will have to wait and see who shows up this time.
As we progress through the storyline, we'll have the opportunity to enjoy a variety of Iridori festival games. There
Jaké
are a total
hry?
of 4 different kinds of event gameplay,
To bylo nějaké
so
ty,
let's take a closer
ty
look.
souboje, ne a tak.
We have the moon
Huh?
and stars inscribe. Travelers will meet a bard from Mondstadt in search of inspiration among Inazuma's unique landscapes. During the event, travelers can gain a poetic theme and take pictures based on the hints to submit to the commissioner. The more pictures we supply, the easier it will be for them to compose more lines of poetry.
Aha.
Travelers can then choose the lines they prefer and help complete the composition.
All right, sounds easy enough. I'm sure our travelers can handle this one.
Budou
for
mukat
sure.
toto.
Experienced travelers who are familiar with the map and terrain will definitely be able to quickly find the best spots for photos.
Our next event gameplay will be a familiar one for our audience. It's Theater Mechanicus. I'm sure many of you have already played this game, and this time around there will be some new twist to the game. Komakata is promoting the latest version of Theater Mechanicus, and in such a large international cultural event, there's been some innovations made to attract the attention of the organizers and visitors.
Sweet.
In the all-new Theater Mechanicus Stage of Brilliance, each stage will have its own special stage features. Travelers will need to work these features into their strategy to swiftly clear each challenge.
What's also different this time around is that travelers will need to equip wondrous sticks before entering each stage.
Si pamatuju, no, že to bylo něco podobného.
To make combinations. The game mode has also been streamlined to reduce the amount of time required to play.
Okay.
Upon entering a stage, travelers will find some mechanici that have already been placed. You may choose to modify or dismantle them, or build more mechanici around them to create optimum combinations that will swiftly handle enemies coming your way.
Cool. Our third event mode is called Clash of Lone Blades, which is an all-new challenge centered around sword fighting.
Ooh.
After unlocking this game mode, a new duel against a swordmaster
Duely, no,
with
ty
abilities
soboje
will
budou.
unlock each day. During the challenge, players will control the traveler and will be unable to use their elemental skill and elemental burst, but instead can use an all-new parry mechanic. Performing a parry will allow you to take a defensive stance and reduce incoming damage. Travelers may focus and master the timing to perform a perfect parry, which will give you the upper hand in the challenge.
Cool.
Ty minihry takové.
Challenging.
Bývá známo.
It's also worth mentioning that our final and strongest opponent for this challenge happens to be someone who had no choice but to join the competition due to difficult financial circumstances. It turns out they are just an average store owner with their hearts set on winning that prize money. Who would have guessed you'd find such tough opponents from just in town? Travelers should get ready to take on opponents in one-on-one duels.
Oh, and last but not least, we have an Ikebana event called the Floral Courtyard.
S těma rostlinama, ne?
Travelers will need to follow a
Něco
floral theme
předešlým,
and a specific
to byla Shenhe, ne? Ten update 2.4, tam bylo teď něco s kvítkama a rostlinama.
Each part having different materials to choose from.
Vypadá pěkně, škoda, že to nemůžeš nechat, že to zmizne, myslím.
Ikebana is an art form, so when travelers are creating a floral courtyard, they need to incorporate their own interpretation of beauty.
So what you're saying is, if your courtyard is looking ugly, then you're probably doing it wrong.
I see you. Speaking of Ikebana, Ayaka is the sponsor behind the Ikebana event. You know, Ayaka's very skilled at Ikebana.
Of course he is.
You know, she invests in the promotion of this event every year, and that it's one of her greatest joys.
Yep, that sounds like Ayaka.
And that's about all we can share about this event for now. After participating in all
No prostě to je velký ten event, ten festival je i na Zoomě a prostě mezi tím vyjdou ty malé, ty další, jak kdyby eventy zvlášť.
Yeah, maybe you'll find a new favorite.
Yeah, give him a shot.
Pokud se nepletu teď.
Everyone should be sure to have a good look around the festival. The streets of Rito will be specially decorated throughout the Iridori Festival, so everyone can enjoy the lively and exciting atmosphere.
Okay.
That's right. This is one festival you won't want to miss.
Oh no,
I won't. Version 2.6 will also be featuring an event for travelers who enjoy spending time in the kitchen. The event is called
Vaření zas nějaké.
from the West. In this event, a person from Sumeru is visiting to do research on seasonings. She hopes to find someone who can help her conduct her research by making seasonings according to recipes and taste test dishes using these seasonings.
You know, if there's food involved, I'm sure Paimon won't be far off.
It's me, Paimon, and I'm hungry!
Oh no.
Asi, nenažraná Paimon.
New seasoning recipes will gradually unlock over the course of the event, and all the recipes
To smíchaní a vaření, no, klasika Genshinu.
Begin making the seasonings, the needle on the slider will move back and forth from edge to edge. Follow the instructions given on the recipe and press the button as the needle points to the corresponding ingredient to add them to the pot. And just as a reminder to everyone, there is a limit to the amount of mistakes you can make while creating a seasoning, so be sure to make the best of each chance with as little mistakes as possible. Otherwise, you'll have to start over again.
Zajímavé, no.
The correct number of ingredients before you use up all your attempts, and you will succeed.
So, Zach,
Yeah.
what you're saying is for this event, the pressure cooker is on. I had to, I'm sorry.
Oh
That was
gosh.
good, but it also hurt at the same time.
That was quite fire, as they say.
Please help me.
Nope.
But
Okay.
seriously, like, gosh, this looks like we'll need little hand-eye coordination for this one.
Oh, yeah.
Totally.
The heat is on.
Oh, no. What did I start?
Okay, guys.
Ty to obkecavaj hrozně, ale.
Adding seasonings you created to delicious dishes, you can obtain fragrant dishes. Travelers may invite
Jako jo,
characters
no.
to taste test the fragrant
Nebo čemu
dishes
bude,
in
tak to
their
vždycky
scent
každý update.
to increase their companionship XP. Just keep in mind that the character's personal preferences also vary.
Okay.
That's right. It'll be the perfect opportunity to test how well travelers really know their characters.
Yeah.
Do těm postavám, co máš v té svém domečku.
In version 2.6,
Ne, takže festival má svoje malé minihry a tady to jsou zvlášť eventy, takže to je třetí teď.
we find a researcher from Fontaine on the outskirts of the chasm studying the harmonic
Okay,
motion
no.
transmitted between gems known
Vždycky v každém updateu jsou 4 ty eventy, myslím.
connect transmitter and receiver crystals and attempt to produce various effects. Then we can defeat the enemies and obtain great rewards.
In case that's a little confusing, why don't you explain what the transmitter and receiver crystals are first and what kind of effects the reactions can make?
Oh, right. Sure thing. So,
Fajty,
after
to je
the
nejhorší,
players
to nemám
develop
rád.
their own vibro crystal setup, they will obtain different combat buffs.
Okay.
Transmitter crystals govern the triggers for the buff effects,
Mhm.
and
Jak oni to
receiver
tady
crystals
vysvětlují, já vůbec
once the conditions are met.
Ah.
nevím, o čem mluví, prostě nedávám pozor a nic.
Scientific.
Did you pull that out of your sleeve
He
again?
still has boba?
I always have boba.
Why aren't you sharing?
Because this is my boba.
You can still share.
We'll see.
Oh, please,
Boba.
dear sister.
Okay,
Please.
let's get back to it.
Okay.
So, each challenge is split into 2 battles, which will require travelers to compose 2 teams for the challenge, as well as different vibro crystal setups. Of course, the game will also
Je
provide
dobré mi naběhnout do také
characters to help
řady a ty jenom
complete the challenge.
zbal použiješ tu
Defeating
schopnost.
enemies will award points and travelers will be given an
Bude více
insignia
fany,
based
no.
on their score. It's gonna be awesome, so be sure to give it a shot.
Yeah, sounds great.
Interesting.
Mm-hmm. In the new version, travelers will be receiving a commission from an
Poslední čtvrtý event.
She'll ask us to use the camera to take pictures of scenery in different nations as inspiration for her illustrations.
Seems like the traveler has literally gained the trust of people everywhere.
That just means they're gonna be busy for a very, very long time.
Oh, hey, right.
In the photo notes, we'll be able to see
Já vždycky
comments from
baví,
the artists
každý
and
update 4
understand
eventy, no,
what
akorát, že ten
photos
festival má více těch, jak kdyby
Capturing
jak kdyby, kdybych
landscapes
tomu
with
řekl,
inspiration
mini eventu, miniher.
Sounds pretty elegant.
And you would know about being elegant.
Yeah, duh.
This event will definitely be on the more relaxing side of things. What could be better than exploring and earning primo gems?
Oh yeah. And travelers
Už dělají někteří hráči teďka. Inspirovali těma lidma.
Finally, in addition to all the events we've already mentioned, Leyline Overflow will be returning once again for version
Leyline?
2.6.
To nevím, co to je teď.
Travelers can watch for future announcements for more details. You definitely don't want to miss the chance to get some more Mora and
Jo, že ty
character
z těch
materials.
Oh yeah.
prachových koulí, nebo jak to říct,
I think that just
už
about
by
does it
double
for
ty
events
odměny,
coming
to
out
myslím
in
bylo,
version
to nám,
2.6.
to už mi někdo říkal, no.
Let's talk about some system
Stejně.
updates and optimizations to the game. First, we have an optimization to the
Optimalizovali mobilní verzi, jo.
After the update, travelers will be able to tap and hold on the icons of the characters in their party to quickly bring up the party setup menu.
Okay.
Nice. So it'll be way easier for the mobile players to open up their party setup and do some changes.
Yeah, totally.
To já nehraju na mobilu, takže dobrý.
There will be multiple improvements coming to the tutorials archive system, making it easier for travelers to reference.
Okay.
Oh, cool.
First, the tutorial icon will always stick next to the minimap on the upper left for new players, making it easier to access the tutorials archive.
To mě netrápí,
Plus,
protože
players will be able to quickly locate the tutorials they viewed
budete rádi,
recently, and the system will even
to mají za
remember
sebou.
where in the tutorial you last left off. Finally, in the Living Beings archive, the tutorial button will be adjusted to a more obvious location.
Aha,
All sounds pretty handy.
Yeah.
vypadá zajímavě a dobře.
And And last but certainly not least, during version 2.6, Genshin Impact will be releasing the second OST album for the Inazuma region, Islands of the
Album.
Lost and Forgotten.
Soundtrack, jo, hudba, to je
The
dobrý.
album will be comprised of a total of 3 discs featuring music from Seirai Island, Watatsumi Island,
Okay. Tam je dobré, na tém Inazumě je dobré ten hudební doprovod, ty písničky, songy.
Can't wait. I hope everyone will enjoy listening to that gorgeous music.
I know I will.
Že poslední klíč a konec? Ne, ty a hudba. No je to zajímavý update, no. Je hodně odměn, primogemu a tak. Tam hlavně, že prostě mě ty postavy mě jak nalákají, hlavně ta Ayaka, že budu vyšovat a pak ten The Chasm, to prozkoumávání, takže ta nová oblast. To je to hlavní asi, no. Dneska to ještě delší, minule jsme to měli jak 50 minut a dneska už streamujeme. Teď už 50 minut, to by to... A to ještě neukázali ten poslední klíč na ty odměny. No, že to je tu hudební. To je na Spotify hlavně. Ten hudební doprovod mají dobrý, ten orchestr, no. To dělají. Jo, poslední třetí, takže 300 primogemu a 50 000 coinů, monů, to je dobrý. No to asi bude všecko, po tady ty už se sama rozloučí, no. Já jsem hlavně chtěl vidět ty vyše, takže první vyjde Ayato a Venti. To já nevím, jestli bych vyzkoušel jen tak ze srandy vyšnout z tého Ayata a tu zbraní na něho, ta katana by se hodila na někoho dát prostě, no, prostě jí mít. No a druhý rerun bude jenom Ayaka. Ale zase nevíme, ty čtverkové postavy tam neřekli, ne? To asi někde bude, to by mě zajímalo, kdo tam bude za čtvrky. Určitě tam bude, si myslím, Sayu, aby tam mohla být. Nevím, no, uvidíme. Takže Ayaku budu určitě vyšovat, budu mít aspoň na té C1 a tu zbraň na ní určitě dají. Takže to je to hlavní, co chci. Takže teď mám skoro měsíc na to. Šetření, to je dobrý.
Well, guys, I hate to say it, but
To je všecko, no.
oh, and
Není Boba?
done come to the end of the version 2.6 special program.
No!
What? I was
I
just gonna
know.
ask you for some boba. Where
Sorry,
do you-
all
I
gone.
thought you kept so many in your sleeve. What
Now
happened to
they're all
all
in
of
my-
them?
They're in my tummy.
Oh. You could have shared.
No, to je vše.
But
To
as
hlavní, co jsem chtěl
Peter
vědět.
would say,
I only wish life could be as leisurely as this.
Takhle mluví dobře, ale když mluví normálně, nepřirozeně,
Right.
tak to není dobrý.
But hey, it won't be that long before the next version drops.
That's right.
True. So, I'm really excited for everything. I'm excited for everybody to meet Ayato. I'm really excited to explore the spooky chasm.
Kazim, ne James, ale
there's a lot
Kazim,
of stuff
lol,
going on.
angličtina upítas.
Yeah, I'm also, of course, looking forward to Ayato. I finally get to meet my brother, which is super exciting.
To
for
vypadá
me.
dobře ten obrazek tady teda, ale.
I also
A jaka vypadá vyspělejší nebo starší.
Oh man, the music in this game is so good.
Muzik je dobrý, no. Hudba je dobrá.
It'd be cool getting to, you know, just chill out and
Přesně tak.
listen to it and oh man, I just can't wait.
Yeah.
To je dobrý, ta hudba, jo.
Not only am I excited for the chasm area, but also the story. I'm curious to
Příběh
see
též,
what
no.
Ainsliff is doing back and how the traveler will interact with him. And also, you guys rock this special program. It's been so much fun doing this. with
Jsem
you.
zvědavý na ty nové postavy.
It was super fun.
Minule ukazovali právě v tom
So,
to bude
the new
příště.
version will be landing on March 30th.
30. jasně.
Calendars and be ready to play.
Oni neříkají, ne? Většinou. Teď to poprvé řekli, nebo se pletu? Musím to neregistrovat. 30. března na konci.
Yeah, and just a reminder, travelers can keep an eye out for future official announcements for more information on the coming version.
Mhm.
All right, well, that's it for us today. Thanks everybody,
Thank
and
you.
see you in game.
Thanks, guys.
See ya, bye.
Bye.
Bye bye. Tak je to za náma. No, to je teda vše ode mě. Já doufám, že jste si to užili, dozvěděli jste si něco nového. Můžete napsat do komentářů pod video, protože samozřejmě bude záznam. Hned co ukončím stream. Koho budete vyšovat, na koho jste se těšili, něco jste očekávali od updateu a tak dále. Tady dokonce píšou v chatu, co já dělám a tak, ale video to jsou, když je to update 2.6, tak tam nebudou mluvit o budoucnosti. Jako u té minulým updateu mluvili právě o tím Chesnu. Na konci tého streamu to tam ukazovali. Dneska neukázali nic, co bude v budoucnu. OK, nevadí. Takže si můžete pochopit, co chcete vyšovat a tak dále, na co se těšíte. A to je ode mě vše pro dnešní stream ze hry Genshin Impact, speciálního programu na nový chystaný update 2.6, je přijde nová postava Kamisato Ayato, nová oblast The Chasm a tak no. A uvidíme se večer asi na Twitchi u streamu, pokud se mi bude chtít a tak dále. No, za další lík naší postavy je to možné. Jim to pozdravím, že jsem prohrál 50/50, to je set. No a já už to pak nechci zdržovat, děkuji, že jste tady byli všem na streamu, nebo tím, co přišli během streamu na tento speciální program na nový update. Určitě v budoucnu to budu dělat to samé, si myslím, že to není špatné dělat také videjka, streamy na YouTube z těch chystaných nových updateů. No a já se s vámi loučím a na Twitchi třeba večer, zase nebo někdy příště na Twitchi, prostě mě sledujte, budu za to moc rád. Se uvidíme, takže se mějte, ahoj.